blooming day! Welcome back to my channel. You are in the right place because this channel aims to provide basic and easy to understand financial and investment concepts so it can help millennial titos and titas like you in your financial journey. In today's video, we will answer the 3 frequently asked questions about emergency fund. So if you want to know the answers, then keep on watching. In the past months, naging matunog sa social media yung different posts or interpretation about emergency fund. Basically because the entire world experienced an emergency crisis, that is, the COVID-19 pandemic. Now let's proceed to the first frequently asked question about emergency fund, which is, what is emergency fund? Emergency fund is money set aside for emergency situations lang that can be easily withdrawn. Pero ang question is, what are these emergency situations? First, unexpected loss of job. So emergency fund would be the one that will cover your daily living expenses or yung daily living expenses ng family mo while you're looking for a new job. Second is unexpected hospitalization. Yes, you may have HMO or health insurance, but syempre kailangan mo pa rin ng additional extra cash, additional cash for those that are not covered by HMO, such as medicines. Third emergency situation is natural or man-made calamities. I personally encourage Filipinos to start building their emergency funds because our country is always prone to natural calamities. So imagine, we average around 20 typhoons per year. Also, nandyan yung mga earthquakes na hindi naman natin alam kung kailan tatama. Also, we are surrounded by active volcanoes that can eventually erupt, like the ones that happened last January 2020 in Taal volcano, where our kababayans in the Batangas, Laguna, and Cavite area were greatly affected. So when these calamities happen, for sure, properties will be destroyed. With emergency fund, meron kayong paghuhugutan ng money in case these calamities happens that can help you rebuild kung ano man yung na-destroy ng calamity. Lastly on the list is pandemic. Yes, we had SARS pandemic before here in the Philippines, but what we're experiencing now with COVID-19 is a whole lot different than the other pandemics or epidemics na na-experience natin. Lots of precious lives are lost, hospitals are packed with patients, everyone's quarantined for almost 4 months or more already. On top of this, all other emergency situations that I shared earlier really impacted a lot of Filipinos. The second frequently asked question about emergency fund is, how much ba dapat ang emergency fund? To answer this, it's a case-to-case basis. So yung emergency fund na recommended for you is probably different sa emergency fund na recommended for your best friend. Ganyan. A lot of financial gurus are suggesting that at least you should have 3 months worth of your monthly income sa emergency fund mo. Again, it's a case-to-case basis. So if you are an employee and you think you can easily find a work if magkaroon ng unexpected loss of job, then a 3-month worth of your salary could be enough for your emergency fund. Pero what if you are a breadwinner or you are a parent with growing kids? My suggestion is that you should save at least 5 months worth of your income as your emergency fund. If you are a business owner naman or a self-employed individual, you should have at least 6 months worth of your average monthly income as your emergency fund. This is because your income is highly variable depende sa performance ng business mo on a monthly basis. The third frequently asked question about emergency fund is, saan ba dapat ilalagay ang emergency fund? Now this is very exciting. I'd like to share to you guys a concept that I learned from a fellow financial coach, Mr. Your Life Engineer Rayuel Bindoy. Check out his Facebook page here and his website here that I will be linking on the description box below. So going back, he recommended that you place your emergency fund in high interest savings account. So there are banks right now that are offering 2 to 4% per annum interest on your savings account. Compare this to other commercial banks that offer 0.25% per annum interest only. So you may want to build your emergency fund with this high-paying savings account so that nag-earn kayo kahit papano. He also recommended to put your emergency fund in pool funds such as UITF or mutual funds that are heavy on money market investments. So these are low-risk and low-volatile investments para kahit papano nag-earn pa din yung emergency fund mo. Okay. So Daisy, sabi mo kanina na ang emergency fund should be easily withdrawn. Bakit natin lalagay sa pool funds? There are mutual funds or UITF that have 30-day minimum holding period lang. So make sure that you are investing in this kind of mutual fund or UITF rather than those that have 1 year holding period. So very important na very short lang yung minimum holding period if you want to invest your emergency fund para madali siyang ma-withdraw anytime. I hope you get to take away at least 1 or 2 in today's video. If you're curious on how to start building your emergency fund, I am conducting a free cash flow management online learning session where I will teach you how to start building your emergency fund without sacrificing a lot from your budget. If you are interested in something like this, please register at the link at the description box below. For more financial and investing tips, check out these videos. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you learned something today, like this video and share it to your friends so that you can share your learnings today. Comment your questions below and don't forget to bloom where you are planted. Again, this is Daisy. I'll see you on my next videos. Bye guys!